altered level of consciousness, break. And signs consistent with hemorrhagic shock, break. Treatments, 2 tourniquets to the right upper leg. Bleeding is currently controlled, break. This is Med Alpha. Recommend casualty be treated as a red and prioritize evac. We'll go check on second casualty now. How copy, over?
This is Ravine. Solid copy. We are currently working on evacuation. Over.
No, I need to go check on the other dude. Just make sure that he's fucking okay. Do what? Mortar fire? Water? I don't know. There's a bottle of water right here. You want some?
I'll make sure he drinks.
Nah, he's good. He doesn't need to drink much.
Can I get more water?
Little sips, man. You've already drank a lot. I'd say give it a little rest for now, okay?
Okay. Can I loosen the top tourniquet?
No, can't loosen any of them, buddy. All right, but we're gonna get you out of here pretty fucking soon, so don't worry about that. Plus the pain's good for you. But that TXA should start helping you, okay? Might make you feel, it's not a painkiller, but it might make you feel a little better, all right? Try not to move too much, okay? I'm gonna leave this Gedco here with him. I'm not gonna put him on it right now, but if we do need to move, that's probably the best way to do it. I do have a soft litter as well. All right, just trying to stay wrapped up. Okay, can you just keep him kind of talking just a little bit? All right, where the fuck is the other one? In the actual Cherokee?
Should be in Cherokee, brother.
Okay.
He's been following us out. Right?
The enemy has?
He's been following us out.
Roger.
About 250 and 300.
I'm gonna go check on him. If he is ambulatory and if he's a yellow or green, I'll come back here and we'll just start moving Mort, okay? I don't want to fuck with a yellow. Well, Mort's here, okay? All right.
Be advised. Casualty 2 inside of Cherokee. He has gunshot wounds to both scapulas, left and right. Break, also laceration of right shoulder. Bleeding is controlled mostly. Still checking for signs of additional bleeding. Break, kind of need a medic here. Over.
Roger, I'm on my way. But I was like, okay, well now I'll go check on the yellow. And the green was like, there's a really thick part in the tree line with overhead concealment. So I was like, okay, great. Like, you know, they're there. The other one was in a blindage, probably about 30, 40 meters behind. So I was like, okay, I'll go check on the yellow. And the only thing I had heard at this time was he was shot through the shoulder. And I was like, okay, well, that can mean a lot of things. And some people's definitions of a shoulder are different than others. Coming in.
Right, he's got one bleed, currently only got gauze on it, it's not packed.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but he's saying he's losing consciousness.
Okay.
He's got laceration on that shoulder there, and another gunshot wound to his other scapula.
Cool, let me switch with you.
And move all this shit out the way
For
through.
sure. So I show up, and I take one look at him, and I'm like, oh man, like this is not a yellow, this is a red. Like, you can just tell when someone's in really bad hemorrhagic shock. You know, they're pale, he's super pale, super diaphoretic. All right, where's the...
Here, gunshot wounds on the back, too.
Okay.
And laceration to his shoulder, might have been zipped.
All right, let me switch with you so I can get around and see over here.
Move it. I take a pressure here.
Yeah. Here, actually, yeah, just hold it there for a sec.
Okay.
And then.
Let me go find some water for
I put a shoe. I'm the American, I have a little experience. Okay. Okay. You don't have a glove? Okay, no problem.
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good, it's good.
Yep.
Where's Mort?
Mort is same position.
Roger.
Okay.
Told him I'd come look at this dude and then we'll worry about moving him. All right, we're
He bring normal, but I have a little bloody in there.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think it's you have the respiration is no good. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, you're American. I'm not professional.
You're good.
I could hear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna convert this tourniquet because there's no bleeding down here.
Oh, you covered?
Yep.
Okay.
Just nice and slow.
30 seconds, no?
Yeah.
30 seconds. Move on third. 30 seconds. Okay, I take the time. I take time.
Believe there's no bleeding underneath, like.
Yeah. We're converting it.
Go.
The holes on his back were small, bleeding very slightly.
Yeah.
Couldn't say if it was shrapnel or gunshot. There's nothing on the
Gunshot.
That one on his right side is a gunshot. I don't know about this one.
Gunshot.
front. Well, he's got 2 little holes on his back and 1 major laceration on his shoulder.
Oh.
Yep. Let's take this off. Then I'll have a listen. Yeah. Throw that on his finger, please.
You can identify the real medic by the GoPro and the patch, and the lack of any frags.
True. I've got 2 frags on me.
It's the wrong way. Is it?
Sorry. It's pretty normal.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Can you lift this arm up for me just a bit? You lean forwards just a tiny bit. I'm gonna take a look at this wound, just because you sounded a little diminished on your left side. Lean forwards for me.
Where's Gordon to the top?
Yeah, can you lean forwards? I need to look at this. Where is the actual wound itself? Okay, yeah, we're gonna get a chest seal on it. Should be in that, like that top pouch. Oh, well, that works. Yep. Nothing else on your legs?
Nah.
Nope. Your arms? All right.
Side has just been trickling, not pouring.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, man.
Revenge. This is Med Alpha. Stand by for C-Mist, over. I thought he had been shot twice. It turns out he'd only been shot once, and it went through like one side, like through his shoulder blade, kind of, and then came out the other side. It's really a miracle that he was still alive when we got there. And it didn't hit anything more important than just his lungs, really. He had actually been shot through the shoulder. I forgot. He had been shot twice. Once went through and through the chest, and then the other time was just it just skinned his shoulder a bit. But that was not a massive hemorrhage or anything that needed to be treated right away. So once we got those occlusive dressings on, started a line on him, gave him TXA. Casualty is conscious and ambulatory for now. Recommend immediate evacuation alongside first casualty. How copy? Over.
This is Revenge. That is a solid copy. Over.
Roger that. Do you have any update on where and when that evac might be so we can start organizing movement? Over.
Agent Alpha, this is Revenge. Casualty vehicle is currently prepping to leave. Casualty pickup point will be positioned TRT. How copy? Over.
That's a solid copy. Out.
You going back to him? I can get this guy up
I want to get an IV on him and get TXA. To be fair, I've already done everything I can for Mort with what I have, but I can get him an IV, and I want to fucking monitor him in case he really becomes gets a tension pneumothorax. But what y'all can do is get Mort prepped. There's Skedco's out there. If y'all want to get him on it, try and keep him wrapped up in a blanket. I've got the emergency blanket on him. And just try and keep him talking as best you can. Another kind of funny story in the darkness. So he was like, oh, I'm really thirsty, Can I have some water? And I was like, well, little sips, man. Tiny, tiny, tiny little sips. What's it say here? 92. Sweet. So I was like, okay, like a little bit of water won't hurt him, just to wet his lips, make him feel a little more comfortable. And so he takes it, and of course, like he just takes, you know, just throws it back, necks it, and then he just goes, and he's like, oh, that was vodka. Like, oh man, you have to remember this was an abandoned position, and who knows who had been there beforehand. I was like, oh, bro, I did kind of laugh at that. I think that was pretty funny. But I was pretty sure he had a hemothorax, which is where blood gets in the lungs and causes pressure, and a pneumothorax. And I knew, unfortunately, I didn't have the tools or equipment with me in my little go bag to do a chest tube. But I was like, well, screw it, like we can try a needle D, because if it is a pneumothorax, then that will hopefully help after burping the chest seals, which didn't really help. So we tried twice, of course, to no avail, and he kept deteriorating. And at that point, I believe I'd already put up a C-mist, and they were bringing Casevac was getting spun up, but Casevac takes a little while, even in the best of times, to get to the front line, because you got to get everything ready, you got to check the routes for mines, that kind of thing, and then oh, kitty. Kitka. Oh, sweet kitty. Yeah, so like I knew we had some time to wait, so I was like, okay, well, we need to get him to get the casualties together, because at that point too, I was pretty sure that the other casualty was not going to deteriorate, but I had no idea because, you know, I wasn't there and didn't have another medic with me. So, you know, in ideal circumstances, you know, coming from a civilian medical background, like, you know, you don't move critical casualties like that by themselves. But in the military environment, and especially in Ukraine, when things are, you know, it's much more of an austere environment. You gotta kind of just make do with what you got. So the Casevac rolled up, and we were able to get them in and out. And it's pretty wild too. You know, Casevac can be anything from, you know, M113, an armored vehicle, you know, a tracked armored vehicle, to like a Rochelle, you know, a little just APC or something, or just a soft skin truck. And luckily the Casevac didn't get seen on the way in. Like there were no drones running around.
Dobry dzień.